This video is sponsored by me. Stay tuned for an important message. Hey Kyle! Before I begin the video, I actually do have a couple quick disclaimers. Firstly, this video is not me just blindly hating on The Last Jedi. I mean, I know the title is How to Fix The Last Jedi, but this isn't the type of video. Hell, I actually quite like the picture. But being a film YouTuber slash wannabe filmmaker slash pretentious asshole I am, I have found a way to make this the most perfect picture ever produced. Secondly, even though I literally just said that, I am in no way saying I know better than Rian Johnson. I am in no way a better director or writer than him. I know I will never make anything as fifth as good as The Last Jedi, or Knives Out, or Evil Demon Godfall from Hell. No way. He's a better director and better writer in every sense of the word than I'll ever be. But I do have the secret superpower of hindsight, and I know what didn't work for me personally in the final cut as a fan of Star Wars and being completely moved from the project. Also, since this isn't, this is me being a dumb kid making a dumb YouTube video, I don't got any deal with any BS studio mandates, so I can do whatever the hell I wanted to. I don't have to worry about catering to China or something. I'm free. So this is just an idea that I had that I figured might work. Now, without any further ado, let's proceed to Fix The Last Jedi. What a title. Now, I do have one big issue with The Last Jedi, and that's with the character of Rose Tico. Now, my main problem with Rose is her main arc in the movie. For those who haven't seen The Last Jedi and do not care about spoilers, because, even though this is a rewritten version of the film, I do kind of intend that you have seen this film, because I might want to go into every detail, of the film. Here is the basic summary of Rose's story. Rose meets Finn, goes to Canto Bight, and teaches Finn that war is bad, has really bad consequences, and not just on the soldiers that fight the war, but on the poor and the kids, and also looks for like a master codebreaker. You do not see the problem with that. My problem with that is, okay. Rose teaches the child soldier who had his family ripped apart from him that war is bad. I don't think Finn needs to be taught war isn't fun. Hell, that's pretty much his arc in The Force Awakens anyway. Well, not that exactly, you get my point. Now, too bad there isn't another character that would perfectly fill the spot Rose serves in the film, and the spot Finn does. Oh wait, they are, and if I do say myself, which I am going to say myself, if I do say so, I do say so, it works almost perfectly. So my version, the rewritten version of The Last Jedi, begins almost exactly like the original film begins. Pretty much everything up until the point where Rose meets Finn is exactly the same. Now, you might say I was feeling cute, might delete that scene later, but I actually kind of like the scene. I like the interaction between Rose and Finn, and I like the chemistry between Cameron Tran and John Boyega. So it's staying. Finn tries to save Rey, stopped by Rose, tased, taken her back to the bridge when Finn and Rose come up with the codebreaker plan. That stays the same. The difference is Poe just getting out of the conversation with Vince Admiral, who was telling him to stay put at his station and do fuck all. Pissed about that. And he's pissed about that when Rose and Finn go to Poe with their plan. The three called the boy, which I saw The Last Jedi yesterday, and I honestly can't remember their name, so I'm sorry. Also, I'm not seeing The Force Awakens in a while, or The Rise of Skywalker, so. They get their plane and go to Canto Bight, but instead of Poe staying behind the launch of the ship in the light speed, this time Rose does. Rose is to stay behind, and Finn, Poe, and BB-8 head to Canto Bight on their own. Now when they arrive, Finn pretty much takes the spot of Rose, being disgusted by the clientele the casino attracts, while Paul is like a child in a chocolate factory without the casual motor. They stay and search the entire casino for the master codebreaker, but to no avail, can't find him. They head outside and they see the horse race going on, and Poe makes a comment on how gorgeous the casino is. Finn says no it ain't, or something like that. That really doesn't really matter. Like I said, I'm not a good writer, and hands Poe some binoculars, and Poe sees the horses are being tased to move. He then sees a child standing up to a stormtrooper who is, tasing the horses, but, the kid gets tased in the process. These people get rich? Finn asks Poe. War. They sell and trade to the Force Order. Guns and ships. Finn pauses for a moment. Kids. When they think of war, they don't see the death that it causes. The families it rips apart. All they see is their bank accounts getting fatter. The two share a moment staring at the child. The rest of the Canto Bight stuff plays out relatively the same, similar, just with Finn and Poe instead of Rose and Finn. And to get the story on the ship, Weller's pretty much just takes Poe's spot, rebelling against Vince Admiral. And there pretty much is really no changes until the final act. The final big change itself comes in the final act. This time, instead of Finn, it's Poe racing towards the cannon. Finn tries to call him off. Poe! The cannon's nearly charged. You gotta pull out. No, Finn. Poe! The cannon's almost charged, dude. You gotta get out. I'm almost there. I can stop it. Poe! It's a suicide run. Pull up. Poe! Poe! Poe disconnects his headset and increases his throttle. He begins to close his eyes. And as his speeder races towards it, he thinks about the kid he's on Canto Bight. Boom! Poe's speeder crashes into the cannon and destroys it. Pissed off, Kylo Ren gets out to the battlefield to attempt to open the door using the Force. This time Luke appears. He gives his speech to Luke while Rey breaks him out of the cave using the Force. The rest of the movie plays out exactly the same except with Poe being dead. In the final scene, we see the kid from Canto Bight again playing outside. He begins to act like he's Luke for a moment, placing down the entire Force Order with a lightsaber. Then he switches to pretending to be a pilot, running down the entire Force Order's fleet, destroying the cannon. End of movie. Hey Kyle, thanks for watching this far. I'm obviously not a screenwriter. I also had trouble finding out how to put this into a video format. But I hope you did somewhat enjoy the video or somewhat enjoy my changes. You may, if you are an observant viewer, notice I took another 3-week break from YouTube. Even though I literally promised weekly uploads, I actually have a pretty good excuse for that. That I'm not entirely sure I can legally disclose and would not like to risk it. It also ties into some private family affairs I have going on recently, and I don't want to get into that whole can of worms, but that's gonna be taking up a percentage of my time going forward. Still going on. Probably going on for another 3 months, but it's kind of slowing down right now for the time being. And I'll try my absolute hardest to get a video out once a week. But I want to make a promise. I do promise every 2 weeks, though. Other than that, also, guys, I want to talk about the zombies video quick that I've promoted. I'm really having trouble figuring out how to put that on figuring out how to adapt the format. I'm learning a review formats in a video without being super long and all that. So probably that's on the back burner for now. I'm still making it. I'm still writing it, but that's not gonna be next week's video. But I'm sorry, guys, for any inconvenience I caused. That's it for the day. Hope you see you guys next time for an Arrow